Probably motherfucker ran out of space. So now I'm gonna have to splice these two videos together. That's that bullshit. But, nigga, like I said, it might be just cause your hard drive is really fragmented. Well, see, the problem is honestly, nigga, I had like, I shoot this shit in 4K now. So what happened was I had about 4 videos still on this motherfucker. They all like 30 or 40 gigs a piece. So, hard drive filled up. Just deleted the motherfucker. So I'm back good. But like I say, my nigga, like just to get back into the point that I was making, that's fucked up right in the middle of my shit too. But anyway, no matter what level you reach in life, my nigga, no matter what you achieve, like there's still more you can do. Like it was not too long after the passing of Kobe Bryant, like I had did an episode called the Mamba mentality, where, I was talking about a nigga like Kobe Bryant who, even though he was at a time the best player in the league, he still was one of the hardest workers in the league, my nigga. Like even though I'm up here, I want to be even higher than that, my nigga. Like nigga, there's always something that you can do to improve yourself, no matter where you at. So I say that to say that episode, the homie hit me up, the lawyer. And mind you, nigga, I'm a truck driver. He a lawyer. There's no reason that he has to listen to me other than nigga, I can't give that nigga no legal advice on how to do his job better. But all this show is me, just giving niggas some news they could use, my nigga. Like giving niggas these little motivators, these little jewels that help you along your way to say, all right, you know what, now I'm gonna change my mindset to be like this as opposed to being like that. So instead of just being satisfied with passing the bar and throwing myself a motherfucking party, nigga, I'm about to go hard to be the best lawyer in my state. I'm gonna go hard to be the best lawyer in my region, my nigga. Like, nigga, I'm gonna be the best motherfucker out here, period. Cause like I say, like, even when you might be the best motherfucker around you, and this is like a metaphor that I kept because it was a conversation that I had because growing up, I moved around a lot. I probably went to like 7 or 8 elementary schools, and I went to 4 high schools. Like, nigga, I've been a new kid everywhere I've gone growing up, my nigga. Like, I never was like in one place for no long time growing up, my nigga. So, when it come to Madden, when I was younger, I used to play Madden all the time. Like, Madden was like one of the games that I was cold at growing up. So, whenever I would move to a new place, niggas would always be like, yeah, nigga, I'm the best Madden player around here, nigga. I'm the best at Madden. And I'm like, I'm not impressed, homie. Because the thing is, like, nigga, I've played in the Inland Empire, I played in Compton, Long Beach, LA, Palm Springs, all over Southern California. You only dope in your living room, my nigga. You only dope on your fucking street. You only dope in your neighborhood, my nigga. Have you gone anywhere else to prove that you're the best at this shit, my nigga? Everybody the fucking champion of their goddamn living room, my nigga. What you gonna do when that big stage hit, my nigga? Like I was telling Ant, like, nigga, sometimes you'll put on a performance on a small stage that will look dope as a motherfucker on a big stage. But you just gotta keep on motherfucking working. Like I say, like, just good enough ain't enough. Like, yeah, you might be good enough to do that shit here. Now it's time to up that motherfucking level, my nigga. Like I was telling him, like, nigga, we gotta hit that chocolate Sunday, dog. Like motherfuckers gotta start like hitting these bigger, better venues, my nigga. Like niggas gotta start accelerating and upping they motherfucking game. And that's with everything. Like I say about having a fucking job to do. Like, nigga, you gotta have that confidence to know, like, I belong here, my nigga. So I gotta put it on 100% every single time. So I can show everybody, whether you down here, right here, up here, or way the fuck up there. Like, nigga, I belong next to anybody, my nigga. I wouldn't have started in nothing that I've ever done if I didn't feel like I could be amazing at anything that I do. Period. Like I'm telling him, like, nigga, I wouldn't even have been on the phone with your motherfucking ass for no 3 hours if I didn't think that you had the talent to take that shit to the motherfucking top, my nigga. Like that would have been a waste of my motherfucking time. Like I be telling motherfuckers, I don't even answer my fucking phone, much less try to reach out to a motherfucker on purpose. Because like I told him, like, man, shoot me your number, I'm finna call you. Because the conversation that we had, it was in the fucking DM. Like it was a back and forth, just typing and text. And I'm like, nigga, it's too much to say in this conversation. Like this gonna be a heavy combo. So let me just hit your line so we could really like, chop it up for real. And like I said, it became a 3 hour fucking conversation. Just like how I tell y'all about these 1 hour episodes. Like the show is called Too Much Game for a reason, my nigga. Like this shit is too much for a motherfucking 15-minute podcast. This shit too much for a little 30-minute show. This shit too much for 45 minutes, nigga. This motherfucker be an hour and on some real shit. If y'all been listening long enough, y'all know, nigga, I got 2 hour episodes. Shit, I got a couple 3 hour episodes on this motherfucker. Why? Because it be too much to fit into a very small serving size, my nigga. And that's the fucking thing. Like, nigga, when me and him had this conversation, it was kind of like both of us was getting motivated in the conversation. Like, not something that I always tell people, but nigga, if I'm sitting here teaching you, I'm learning myself. If I'm motivating you, I'm motivating myself. If I'm helping you, it's helping me too, my nigga. Like it's not a one-way situation. So as I'm sitting here, like, giving them all this little, information about, just the game and all that shit, it's like, nigga, I'm motivating me at the same fucking time. Because it's like, even though I know that I'm helping up his level, nigga, it's helping up mine. Especially with the fact that now I understand that I'm breeding competition. Like I say, my nigga, like it helps me to do better when I'm around better people. Like something that I was explaining to one of my homies about how I am as a person. Like, nigga, I feed off motherfucking energy. Like, nigga, I feed off the competition that's around me. Like, I feed off of what's going on around. Like, nigga, if I'm around a bunch of whack motherfuckers, it's hard for me to perform to the best of my abilities when the energy low, when the talent level is low. When motherfuckers ain't giving 100%, like it's hard for me to give 100%. A lot of times I'll literally give just enough to be better than you niggas. Like I don't know. Like I always do the best that I can at everything that I do, but at the same time, like sometimes it just be hard to like give that, that 100%. Like it's like if you fighting a child. Like, are you really gonna tell me, nigga, you gonna throw 100% power punches when you fighting a little kid? Probably not. So like when it came to the conversation that I had with him and me watching him perform to the high ass level that he performed, nigga, all that shit did was up my level, my nigga. Like that shit made me say, all right, nigga, now I really gotta kick him in their motherfucking ass today because that nigga went crazy. It's the motherfucking deal. King Germ Pod saved our marriage. Like even with motherfucking King Germ, shout out to King Germ Pod and Saved Our Marriage podcast. Like I like to have colleagues and friends that I'm fans of when it comes to the content that they create, the things that they do. Like I like being around high level motherfuckers. Like nigga, I'm not the type of nigga that like to be a fucking big fish in a small pond. Because all that's gonna do is stagnate me, my nigga. It's gonna be hard for me to grow. Like I'd much rather be around a bunch of motherfuckers. Like even if as a comic, all y'all niggas is famous and doing better than me, nigga. All that do is make me want to step my game up. What he say? I was wondering we was gonna get some game. Shit, nigga. After football went off, I ain't gonna front. Nigga, I was on the phone all day with motherfuckers behind this show that we did last night. Like, nigga, Uncle Bob called me. Nigga, I was on the phone with my mentor for a minute. Nigga, I was on the phone with a little bit of everybody. Nigga, I was talking to a gang of motherfuckers today. Nigga, my phone was going crazy. Like I say, shout out to Ant. Nigga, that nigga Ant went bananas, my nigga. Motherfuckers was calling me about that shit. Because I had posted a clip today on my page, of, me talking my shit on stage. And a whole lot of what I was talking about was the fact that I had to follow this nigga after he went crazy, my nigga. Like, nigga, you gonna rip the motherfucking roof off this bitch, nigga? Now it's my turn and half the building empty. That nigga Ant went. That nigga he went bonkers, my nigga. That nigga had one of them. He had one of them Kobe 81 games, my nigga. It was that type of shit, nigga. It was that the 100-point game from Wilt, my nigga. That nigga had the 55 in the motherfucking garden, like he did his shit. So it's like, damn, nigga, now I gotta get up here. This nigga done tossed me the basketball after this nigga done pulled the 360 windmill and shit. But like I said, my nigga, and like what this whole fucking episode is about. No matter what happens, my nigga, you still got a job to do. Like nigga, I remember the first time I listened to Shan's podcast. She Gets It Pod. Shout out to Shan B Pod. Now she got the Creator Podcast, the Cozy Womb Podcast. What page we on, big? Um, she got 1,000 fucking shows. But I remember the first time I heard She Gets It podcast, my nigga. I was like, damn. Sometimes it be like you hear some shit damn near make you want to stop. You like, shit, eh? They don't need to hear what I gotta say. She done said all the shit, my nigga. And that's the fucking thing. Like, I like being around people who up my level. Like, nigga, I hear somebody whose shit is so cold. I'm like, shit, I gotta step my shit up, my nigga. Because like I said, nigga, the mentality that I have and the mentality that I want people around me to have is, nigga, I'm here for a reason. I'm here because I belong here. I'm here because I have the talent to be here. I'm here because I've done the work that it takes to get here. I deserve this motherfucking shit. So being that that's the case, I'm going to perform at 100% of my fucking abilities to prove the fact that there's a reason you're paying me. There's a reason that you invited me. There's a reason that I showed up to this motherfucker. And that's because of the work that I put in, my nigga. I deserve this shit, my nigga. I'm not here on no motherfucking accident, nigga. I didn't trip and fall here. I got here because I'm supposed to be here, nigga. What's going on, my nigga J Rock? What's the deal, J Murder 05? That's the fucking thing. Like, nigga, I don't believe in getting imposter syndrome. Like, a big part of the phone call that me and Ant had was literally, nigga, you gotta step your confidence up, nigga. Kill that fucking humility, dog. Because the thing is, it's not that he lacked confidence because he wouldn't have been on stage if he didn't have confidence. But a lot of his problem was that nigga had like a over a oversaturation of fucking humility. What's going on, Scotian, with the potion? The ism in the motherfucking building up out that frozen place, nigga. Nigga from Canada, nigga. But like I said, like nigga, he was highly humble. And one thing I ain't no fucking fan of, I literally got an episode called Fuck Humility, my nigga. I don't fucking like humility. I believe in being modest. It's cool to be modest, but fuck being humble, my nigga. Like if y'all motherfuckers go and check the dictionary, the fucking definition of humble, it's some punk ass shit. I don't believe in being humble, my nigga. Say let's get this game, let's talk about it. Yeah, nigga, hell yeah, all the motherfucking time. Like I don't like humility, my nigga. Like humility is too close to that imposter syndrome shit, my nigga. And he would do that type of shit, that humble shit. Like, oh man, I'm just honored to be in the building with y'all, man. It's just an honor, whoop de whoop. After I did my shit, I didn't feel like I deserved to be standing next to y'all. Like, nigga, who the fuck is we, my nigga? Like, nigga, the reason your ass was in the building in the first place is because you belong to be in there with us. Even if you bombed, which he didn't. Like, even if you was to have a terrible fucking performance, nigga, the fact that you was in here to have that terrible performance is proof that you belong in this motherfucker in the first place. Nigga, they wouldn't have put you on fucking stage if you didn't belong in this motherfucker. Like, nigga, just take your motherfucking lumps, my nigga. You had a fucked up set. It is what the fuck it is. Like, nigga, don't worry. I'ma kill their ass next time. Which he did, my nigga. And that's how you supposed to carry it when you do anything that you do. What he say, just about to leave up out the gym. Oh, yeah, hell yeah. Nigga, get your motherfucking money, Scotian. What's going on, JR? West Virginia Uncommon Place Podcast. But like that's the fucking thing. And that's what I told him. Like, nigga, you supposed to have that confidence of understanding. Nigga, I belong here, dog. It ain't nobody in this motherfucker that could do something that I can't do. So, being that I fucked up this time, again, which he didn't, but nigga, for the sake of argument, for the sake of conversation, let's just pretend he bombed. Like, nigga, just because I bombed today don't mean I'm not finna come back and knock they motherfucking ass out this next time. Because that's what happened. Like, he came in, I think we did Swan Ye 3 times. The first time he did Swan Ye, nigga did very well. My nigga, I came in right after him. I killed him. Everybody did they shit. Shit, I think that first time, London had the performance of the night, nigga. London smoked it, my nigga. So, second time we come to Swan Ye, that nigga go first, he don't do well at all. Nigga, me and Uncle Bob went crazy. Killed that shit, my nigga. I think Uncle Bob probably had the performance of the night, though. I ain't gonna front. Uncle Bob did his shit that night. That nigga, he was talking about the Kool-Aid. Nigga went crazy, smoked it. So this third one, like I said, nigga, London came and did what London do. London had a dope ass performance. Nigga, he went crazy. But that nigga Ant came right after him, nigga, and just nigga, it's like, nigga, after London got done, nigga, the roof was on fire. Nigga, after Ant went, roof was gone. Nigga, the top of the motherfucking ceiling was gone, nigga. It wasn't shit left but windows and rubble, my nigga. And then here I come. Empty house, nigga. Shit was flat, nigga. All I did was clean it up, my nigga. I came in with a push broom, nigga, and just made sure wasn't shit left. That's how the shit went. Like I say, my nigga, like, even when the motherfucker before you go crazy, you still got a job to do, my nigga. Like, you still got to go out there and perform. I don't give a fuck what happened in front of you. I don't give a fuck what's finna happen behind you, my nigga. You gotta do your motherfucking shit, my nigga. You gotta prove that you belong on the stage with these motherfucking titans, my nigga. It is what the fuck it is. And what he say out here because you speaking the truth and the NFL is garbage. Hey man, shit, I don't know, my nigga. Like I said, nigga, I let a couple niggas watch their little football games and that's cool, but nigga, the game gotta get here, my nigga. That's all the fuck that is, my nigga. Like, I let the football fans do they shit, but nigga, if it wasn't for all the phone conversations, I'd have been did this shit. Cause like I tell y'all, I don't give a fuck about the motherfucking NFL. Nigga, I can find out the fucking scores after I get done doing what the fuck I'm doing. And again, like that's the fucking thing in the conversation that I had with Ant. Like, nigga, you show how serious you are about what you doing by the decisions that you make on a day-to-day basis, by the decisions that you make on an hourly basis, by the sacrifices that you make, my nigga, by the things that you might want to partake in that you don't fuck with because of what you doing is more important than what the fuck that is, my nigga. Like, nigga, I don't give a fuck about football like that, so I'll record during that shit. And I wasn't really watching the Raiders. I was watching the Raiders through other people's Instagram stories and shit. I hope we whoop the bitch ass Chargers, but on some real shit, like I told y'all, I really don't care, my nigga. Like, I don't know who's good. I don't know who's bad. Nigga, if you put a gun in my head and said, who's the starting tailback for the Raiders? I'm dead, nigga. I don't know. I don't know who our tailback is. I know who our coach is because he from Compton. But outside of that, nigga, I don't know the good players on the Raiders, my nigga. I don't fucking care, nigga. I'm not no football fan like that. Like, I don't give a shit. What's going on, MJ? Like that's the fucking thing. And like I told him, like, nigga, you'll make the proper sacrifices for things that you deem to be important. Like, nigga, we was talking about motherfucking going to chocolate Sundays, my nigga. Like, I go quite often. And it's not cause I'm gonna get on fucking stage every time, cause I was talking to Truck about that shit. Like, nigga, I don't get on stage every time I go to fucking Hollywood. Sometimes I go just to program, network, just be in the presence of other great comics, my nigga. 12 Cal, the motherfucking billionaire up in this bitch. Shout out motherfucking 12 Cal, my nigga. The money is in the building. He said the money man in the comments, my nigga. He's announcing himself with the money bags in that bitch. Letting y'all know that the motherfucking money man is up in this bitch. Shout out to 12 Cal, nigga. Me, him, and King Jern, we had like a long ass 3-hour conversation on the phone. That shit was funny because we talking about like how wholesome and cool and nice 12 Kyle is and shit, my nigga. And this nigga came through, gave us like a fucking history and political lesson, nigga. And it was like I couldn't even crack no jokes because the nigga was spitting. Like, nigga, 12 Kyle was, he was giving us some, some actual factual studs up in that motherfucker, my nigga. Like that nigga said some shit like, I get it from both sides. And I wanted to say pause, but I was like, you know how, like when your uncle was talking to you and you can't interject into what he's saying, even though you really, really want to be immature and be funny. I had to shut the fuck up and let 12 Cal do his motherfucking thing because, 12 Cal was on his 12 Cal shit. Thank you for listening. Thank you for downloading. And thank you for subscribing to the latest edition of the 12 Cal Podcast. Check this out. And shout out to the what's the name of the new podcast, 12 Cal? I think it's the Rap and Soul Podcast. My bad for fucking the name up. I'm subscribed and I listen to every episode, so blame my head, not my heart. But 12 Cal got another podcast now. I think it's called the Rap and Soul Podcast. If I'm not mistaken, hopefully he put that shit in the comments. The Rap Soul Podcast. Y'all go subscribe right now to the Rap Soul Podcast with 12 Cal, my nigga. Now he get to completely focus on his music shit. Dope ass show. Y'all niggas check out the Rap Soul Podcast with 12 Cal. But, like I said, my nigga, and like I say, nigga, that's why I got to this motherfucking episode late because my phone been jumping. That this is part of the reason I don't answer my phone, my nigga, because them phone calls be taking a long time. But also, like I tell people about the ability to get on the phone with me, my nigga, in an episode that I'll do at a later date. Like, nigga, you have to treat your presence as a gift, my nigga. Like, it should be an honor for a motherfucker to have access to you, for a motherfucker to have contact with you. Like, for a motherfucker to be able to get on the phone with me for multiple fucking hours, 30 minutes, an hour, 2, 3 hours, fucking long conversation, nigga, that's a compliment, my nigga. I don't just be on the phone with niggas like that. Like, nigga, it's a very small group of niggas who can call my phone and I'll answer it. Who can call my phone, and if I don't answer, I'll call them back. I'll reach out to them if I haven't heard from them motherfuckers in a minute. Like, nigga, that's a very small group of people. And like I tell y'all, like, nigga, a whole lot of the reason that you don't get the respect that you deserve or you don't get the treatment that you feel you deserve from people is because sometimes you too fucking accessible to they motherfucking ass. Like, nigga, it's too easy to get to you. And that's why they take your motherfucking ass for granted. Because they know when they call, you gonna answer. They know if they don't call, you gonna call them. Like, nigga, you gotta treat who you are as a motherfucking important thing. It's like a fucking holiday. Like, nigga, I like when I motherfucking answer my phone. People like, oh shit, you answered your phone. Yes, you're welcome, motherfucker. Like, nigga, that's how you should be with it, my nigga. Like, you should be that important to yourself. Because if you not that important to yourself, you ain't that motherfucking important to nobody. What he say? Tell Deuce to hit the chopper in the sky. Deuce, is there a helicopter above your head? I think Deuce playing Grand Theft Auto behind me. I ain't even been paying fucking attention. I'm talking my shit. Yeah, nigga, knock the helicopter down, dude. But what he say? Time is a precious commodity. Never allow people to waste your time. Exactly, because that's what it is to me, my nigga. Like, that's the reason I don't answer my phone. Like I tell people, and like this is my message verbatim. When you call my phone and I don't answer, it say, if it's important, leave a message or a text. Why? Because if you call my motherfucking phone and I don't answer, nigga, if you didn't call me for nothing, you probably ain't gonna text me and you probably ain't gonna leave no message. But if it was important, nigga, you should let me know by texting me or leaving a message on my phone, and I can in turn say, you know what, that's important enough. Let me call this nigga back. You call my phone, I don't answer. Hey, nigga, um, I got this motherfucking play, nigga. We both finna be millionaires. I'ma call you right back. You call my phone, hey, nigga, I just got off the phone with Eddie Murphy. He's shooting a movie. He looking for a bald head nigga with a beard. You be perfect for the role. I'ma call you back. Nigga, you call my motherfucking phone and you leave a message talking about, hey, man, you heard about Big Shirley around the corner? You heard that she fucked Fat Neck Charles? Nigga, I'm not fucking calling your bitch ass back. I ain't got no time for that bullshit. Like, nigga, I treat my time like it's way the fuck up here, nigga. I don't waste it for motherfuckers. Like I be telling people all the time, like nigga, don't call me for nothing stupid. It's the motherfucking deal. John Watson, Sports for You podcast up in this motherfucker. Sports number 4 letter U. Y'all niggas subscribe on YouTube and all streamers. But like I say, my nigga, like that's how you should treat yourself. Just like I say, like with my craft of comedy, nigga, with my podcast, with everything that I do, I treat it like it's important. Just like my fucking time. That's why I spend it the way that I spend it. That's why I do the best that I can to make this show look like something big and important. That's why I have the approach that I have with everything, even when it comes to comedy. The way that I approach what I do on that fucking stage, I don't play with that. Just like I don't play with my fucking time. Like, nigga, it's all important because I want to be the best that I can be in every fucking aspect of my life, in my motherfucking relationships, in my friendships, how I am as a parent, how I am as a comedian, a podcaster, even a fucking truck driver. Nigga, I take the job that I do at work serious. That's why I try to get as much sleep as I can. That's why I make sure to do the job that I can as much as I can, as good as I can. So I could be the best at everything. Even with my motherfucking kids, nigga, when the cameras ain't on, when ain't nobody around, when it's just me and them, like I genuinely ask them, like, do y'all think that I'm doing a good job? Do you think I'm a good dad? Is there something that you think I should be doing more or less of? Like, if I'm doing a fucked up job, like I would much rather y'all tell me now than be telling your therapist 20 years from now. Like if there's something you feel I should be doing or shouldn't be doing, please by all means tell me now. And even if it's something that I disagree with, nigga, I'll explain it to you so you can see where I'm coming from, from the perspective of a parent, because I'm not always right. Like you might literally feel neglected, like I'm not giving you enough time or I'm not doing enough for you. So, by all means, nigga, let me know. Nigga, like I said earlier in the episode, nigga, like I love for people to be honest with me, even if it's something that's gonna hurt my feelings. Because the honesty that hurts my feelings is only gonna make me better. It's only gonna make me stronger. It's gonna only help me grow in anything that I do. So by all means, be motherfucking honest with me, my nigga, cause I would much rather a motherfucker help me with an ugly motherfucking truth than fuck me over with a pretty lie. And what you say to a cow speaking of time, do you think you're in a place where you can be on stage for 30 minutes? Not exactly. Like on some real shit, like don't get me wrong, do I feel like I can do 30 minutes? Yes. But can I do 30 minutes comfortably? No. Because I literally have times where I'm on stage and I only have enough material to fill up 10 minutes. So if I'm in a nice little groove and it's a lot going on and it's a lot of shit for me to point to and pull from and speak on and comment on, yes, I can easily do 30 because I've done 15, and when I got off stage I felt like I had 15 more minutes that I could have did. Because like I say, like to the point of the energy of what's going on around you, sometimes like nigga, you can easily get into a groove and be like, shit, I could just go. Because like last night after Ant went and did this shit, nigga, I didn't do none of my material. Nigga, I did 15 minutes off the top of my fucking head. Nigga, just running my motherfucking mouth to the point where I was like, damn, how long I been going? It was like, shit, 12 minutes. I'm like, 12 minutes? Why the fuck I ain't get the light? She was like, shit, nigga, I don't know. I was like, well, shit, nigga, fuck it. I'm gonna keep on going till they give me the fucking light. Nigga, I just was going. I probably could have did 30 if they said do 30. But like, if you was to be trying to like book me and ask, like, hey, can you do 30? Just with me and the respect that I have for the craft and professionalism in general, like I wouldn't even oversell myself like that because I don't believe in overselling and under delivering. So comfort wise, 10 minutes is like my comfort zone. 15 minutes is a stretch. 30 is nigga like shit. You must need 30 minutes. If I'ma offer that shit, nigga, you must be offering me a fat ass bag. Cause on some real shit, nigga, I'm not even comfortable doing 30 minutes yet. Like I don't even have that type of flow yet where I feel like I could fill up 30 minutes because I'm still in my trying to be funny fast stage. Like a lot of niggas could do 30 because they deliver slow. Like they have a lot of pauses and a whole lot of like dramatic effect type of things where they'll ask a question on stage and sit there for about 10 to 15 seconds. I don't do that. I be rushing through my shit fast. But nigga, I done hit my motherfucking hours speaking the fucking time. So like I say, nigga, just to like put a bow on it, no matter what goes on around you, you got a fucking job to do. Do your fucking job. Don't allow no performance in front of you, behind you, around you, next to you, side by side with you affect how you perform. You should always be trying to give 100%. I don't give a fuck if everybody around you is famous. I don't give a fuck if everybody around you is super fucking talented. I don't care about none of that shit, my nigga. You got a fucking job to do, and you should do it as best as you can because you deserve to be where you are because of the work that you put in to get where you are, my nigga. If you a basketball player and everybody around you is NBA players and you just a street ball player, there's a reason that you're surrounded by those dudes. So you should be in that motherfucker trying to bust a motherfucking head open because you deserve to be on that court with them. There's a reason you on that fucking court. Like, like how they say, like if we want to take it to a biblical standpoint, nigga, God don't make no mistakes. So there's a reason he put you there, my nigga. So don't disappoint him in him putting you there, my nigga. Show the fuck out because you supposed to be there. And I'm gonna drop the mic on that shit. This has been your host, Uncle Dolemite of the Too Much Game Podcast, live from the sanctuary once again. If you would like to support me financially, get you some motherfucking merchandise at Too Much Game Podcast.store. TOO Much Game Podcast.store. Get you one of these t-shirts, my nigga. Look, I wore my merch today, nigga. Too fly to be petty, my nigga. Self-explanatory, nigga. Fly niggas ain't petty. Petty niggas ain't fly. What else? Oh yeah, you can cash at me at shit, I almost blew it. Uncle Dolemite, my nigga. Uncle Dolemite. $ Uncle Dolemite, my nigga. Send me $1. I'm broke, my nigga. Support the squad. Townhouse Media, Town E House Media. The Sports for You podcast, Sports number 4 letter U podcast, live on Tuesdays and Fridays, 6:30 p.m. Pacific time, live on YouTube and all type of other shit. Follow me on social media at Uncle Dolemite on Instagram, especially because that's where I post most of my comedy. Or Uncle Dolee Jokes, Uncle Dolee Jokes. That's where I be posting some of my little comedy clips and shit. Of course, the Too Much Game podcast, because that's what the fuck you here for. Subscribe to my YouTube pages, YouTube Uncle Dolemite or Too Much Game Podcast. And that's it. What he say? Good show. Good shit. I'll be back and listen to the full episode tomorrow. For sure, 12. Cal, good looking now. But that's it, nigga. I ain't here to help you get bitches. I'm here to help you get better. Too Much Game.